What an absolutely amazing day so far, hasn't it? Hey? Oh, I couldn't have planned it better. Yeah. Right, in for my speech. Basically, I just want to welcome you all to Grantley and basically to our wedding as well. It's been a bit louder, can you not hear? Is that better? Whoa! Sorry about that. Yeah, I just want to wish you all, thank you all for coming to Grantley and to our wedding. I just want to make it such an amazing day for you all. So what amazes me is that after 16 years, I actually managed to get Paula to marry me. Yeah. I only hope she knows what she's letting herself in for. But I think by now I think she knows, doesn't she? My dad always used to say marriage is a partnership between two souls. One's always right and the other one is you. Yeah. That's me. So that sums up our relationship, I think. Just to say, I just want to say how lucky I am to marry such an amazing person as Paula. Yeah. Not only is she beautiful on the outside, but she's also very beautiful on the inside. Yeah. I mean, for 10 years, she looked after her mother, Angela, 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. Didn't you? And she's so upset now. Anyway, so Angela's, she's so upset Angela can't be with us to see her get married today. Yeah. I know, sure it means that. And I mean, her compassion runs so deep. She even helped me, my amazing sister Paula, wherever she is, with our mother Audrey, until she passed at 103 years old, which was only last year. Yeah. So we just know that now, both Angela and Audrey were looking down at us. Yes. Drinking the usual glass of sherry. Hey. Oh, moving on. Yeah. Next one I want to thank is Michael, my best man. I think our bond is so strong. There's nobody I would have rather than Michael to support me on this day. It's been absolutely amazing, and thank you, Michael. I want to say Michael himself is soon to be a father, and Fabi, his wife, is soon to be a mother, to bring into this world my new grandson, Lucas. Yeah, to join my other grandsons, Oscar and Jackson. I think we did an absolutely amazing job today. They look so cute, isn't it true? Yeah. With a bit of luck, we might get Jackson to sing us a song later on. Oh, you never know your luck, do you? I've got to also thank you. A big, to Charlie. Yeah. Unfortunately, Paula's father wasn't able to be with us today, since he passed a good few years ago, and no, you're right. And she asked Charlie if he would escort her down the aisle. And Charlie so enthusiastically said yes. That was just absolutely amazing again. I just want to say thank you, Charlie, for doing that. And if we like you and love you so much, Charlie, you are now part of our family.
I love you both. We will say thankful Nicola and Steve for amazing kids. Just wonderful.
Yeah. Finally, I just want to say my last thank yous. I just want to say that the reason why we're here today is that we think so much about all you people. Our family. Can't even wait. So. I just want to say that you're all here because we think so much about you all. You're all family and friends, and you've supported us and been with us throughout the years. And you've given us so much joy and alcoholic fun. Yeah. And this is our way of just saying thank you for you all. And we do appreciate, your thoughts and your support and everything. So, having said that, I can't say any more because I'll just crack up. And I just need just left for me to propose the toast. But before we do that, I don't know if you actually know. Don't know if you actually know that. Who was it? Yeah. Get this right. Yeah, that's right. Dickens. Throw that down. That the Dickens Day, they actually discovered that if you put burnt bread into cheap wine, it actually improves the taste. So it came the fashion to put burnt toast into the wine to absorb all the impurities and give it an increased flavour. So that is why they call it toast.
Okay.
Yes, that's why. See, we learned something today.
Yeah.
You all right, Oscar? Eh? So anyway, it's all I want to say is just can I propose the toast, if you could all just raise the glasses to my wonderful wife, Paula. Love her to bits. Okay. Paula.
And Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Give it up for your groom, ladies and gentlemen. How's about that, Chris? Lovely words there. Thank you very much, sir. Beautifully done. Okay, we're going to move on to speech number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This time we're going to introduce the groom's son and best man. Please give it up for Michael.
So, good evening, everybody. And for those of you who I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, which is quite a few people, so I'll try and get round everybody. But I'm Mike, a son of Dad, the groom, and after today, stepson-in-law of the bride. So firstly, can we just take a moment to appreciate the setting, Grantley Hall, which is obviously absolutely amazing. And knowing Dad and Paula, of course, we wouldn't have expected anything less than 5-star treatment. Though I do wonder if they did manage to charm the staff into a bonus or two along the way. So, Dad and Paula do love the finer things in life. Holidays to Barbados, fine dining, dressing sharp, of course, in our pink suits. And on that note, thanks, Dad, for the new suit. I do have some interviews coming up, so I think this will come in quite handy. So, growing up with Dad, cars were always the centre of the universe. Actually, if I think about it, there might have been one or two other things that might have drawn his eye from time to time, but cars was the big thing for us. And so a passion for cars is something that we both share. Some dads pass down advice and wisdom. Mine will be passing down an exposed V8 engine hot rod, which, for those of you who haven't seen it, so this is the incredible car that my dad built in his youth, in his 20s. How he did it, I don't know. Impressive. I couldn't do the same thing. Could you?
Oxley Doors Fortunes.
And somehow, after all these years, it's still in one piece and firing on all cylinders. Dad. Can you say you're still in one piece and firing in all cylinders, or does the car have you beat? So me, I went in a slightly different direction, and I took to the skies and got my pilot's license, which means I've got some contacts, and Dad, I have arranged for a wedding present of yours with some of my buddies to take you up wing walking at Breeton, and they have promised to do at least 3 barrel rolls, a high-speed stall, and a loop-de-loop. So, Paula, what can I say? You've brought an incredible warmth to Dad's life, looking after him as he has looked after you. And I would say, other than partying, your true talent is looking after those who you love. Not just my dad, but of course Angie as well, who I know is looking down and smiling on you today. As is Nana looking down on you today, Dad, as well. The bond you two share is something really special. You've both been through a lot, losing parents, those that you loved deeply, facing life's tough moments. But from those experiences, you've built something strong, supportive, and full of joy that deserves celebrating, which is why we're here today. And speaking of celebrations, my wife, Fabi, and I had our wedding not too long ago, a couple of years ago. And Dad, if you remember, you actually caught the garter toss at that wedding. So there is some truth to that tradition, it seems. And you've told me multiple times just how much you loved the energy and all the dancing that we had at our wedding that carried on all the way through the night until the early hours of the morning, non-stop. And I think that has set the bar. So tonight we're expecting to dance the night away. So if you're all up for the challenge, say yeah! And Dad, I want to say thank you. You've always led by example, whether it was building cars, model aeroplanes with me, building a business, building a family. You've worked hard, given us opportunities, me and my sister, and put me and my sister through private school, which is something that I may struggle to replicate myself, which speaks to that achievement. Yeah, don't get me started on the... So, and now that I am very soon to become a father myself, I appreciate everything that you've done for us all the more. It really hits home. And I hope that I can pass on the same sense of resilience, ambition, and sometimes questionable financial logic to the next generation of Oxleys. So please, everybody, raise your glasses to Dad and Paula. May your future be full of love, laughter, luxury holidays, and may you have many happy years together as man and wife.
Keep it going for Michael there, ladies and gents. How's about that? Very good. Thank you, sir. That's how you do it. Very nice indeed. Speech 3 then, ladies and gentlemen. This is a young man that we've already been introduced to this afternoon as the latest member of the Oxley family. Please give it up for yours truly. Here is Charlie.
Nice and close to your mouth, okay.
So, good evening everyone. I just wanted to say my name's Charlie, as you all know, or best known as Charlie from next door. First of all, I just want to say you all look wonderful, especially the beautiful bride, Paula. And Chris, you scrub up all right too. There are plenty of faces in here which I don't recognise, and some that I do. But there is one thing that we all have in common, and that's that all of us share fond memories of time spent with Paula and Chris. So I wanted to take the opportunity today to share a few short words about mine. I first met Paula and Chris just over 2 years ago when my mum was collecting some old kitchen cabinets Paula had put on Facebook Marketplace. I helped with the transition of these cabinets from her house to mine, but unfortunately, I had a raging hangover, so I was rather moody and blunt. So not a great first impression from myself, I can't lie. No, nothing new there, Chris. But since then, we've had a blast with the not-so-occasional trips to the pub and many late nights and parties, either in Chris's kitchen or mine, often accompanied by Paula's laugh, which sounds exactly like a hyena. Majority of these nights were followed by a day in bed with a throbbing headache. I did also want to stand here and embarrass Chris about his heyday, but if you didn't notice, there's a slight age gap between us. So I wasn't around too much in Chris's youth. But on a more serious note, Paula and Chris have shown nothing but kindness and compassion since I first been introduced to them. One moment which really stands out to me is on my 21st birthday, when my mum had accidentally booked a holiday which fell on my 21st birthday. Paula and Chris offered to take me in and celebrate the birthday with me instead. To my surprise, they decorated the house with balloons and banners and went out of their way to make my day special. They even cooked me, Paula even cooked me a chili con carne, which was eaten in the infamous Ratatouille restaurant in the garden, as I'm sure everyone knows. Paula also cares for my dad, who unfortunately suffered a life-changing stroke some years back. She puts up with his constant nagging for either wine or cigarettes and makes the best efforts to give enjoyment and meaning to his life, for which I'm truly grateful. It means the world to me, Paula. I would also like to thank Paula for giving me the honour to walk her down the aisle on her big day. It means the world to me and I am beyond grateful. So I'd like to raise a toast to Paula and Chris and their everlasting love. To Paula and Chris, everybody. Thank you.
Well done, Charlie. How's about that? Very good. Excellent stuff. Well, ladies and gents, last but not least, we have one final speech. Please give it up for a very, very good friend of both Chris and our beautiful, beautiful bride. Please, Maricel, are you ready? Yeah. Come on down, Maricel. Give it for Maricel, please.
Nearly 20 years of Paula, BC. We met in a shop full of sparkle and shine, where shoes whispered secrets and handbags looked fine. She said, "Call me Paula," but soon we all knew she's a royal princess through and through. She's fierce and full of light. We clicked like heels on a Friday night. We spent many a night at a local bar, promising just one, never got far. 1 turned to 2, then maybe a few, but before we knew it, we'd lost all cue. Laughing out loud, not a single care, stumbling home, worse for wear. Those nights were wild, those nights were gold, the kind of stories we'll tell when old. Then Dubai called. Oh, what a scene. Sunshine gold, a suitcase queen. Her name was Penelope, bold and loud, a wheelie companion who made us proud. Dubai dreams with Penelope packed, running through terminals barely intact. Swollen feet, but spirits high, we danced beneath a desert sky. To flights we nearly left behind, still laughing like we'd lost our minds. We shopped all day as legends do and met a princess, as princesses do. And just like that, in a puff of smoke, our holiday was over, no more jokes. And here we are, years have flown, but still our memories feel like home. So here's to Princess P with her style and grace, bringing glitter and giggles to this beautiful place. And here's to Chris, get ready my friend, life with a princess, a thrill to the end. From beach days to brunches, she's full of grace, but don't dare touch her makeup case. She's crazy and fun, with a fabulous flair, and always manages the perfect hair. You found a gem, a queen it's true, and finally she's chosen you.
Okay, so how am I going to follow on from that one? Okay, good evening, everybody. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Maricel. And I also want to introduce to you, you've just heard Louise, and also our friend Shirley, because we all wrote these lovely words together, and then they kindly volunteered me to read it in front of you all. So, all right there, Shirley, comfy? All right. Okay, so where do I even begin? We've had the absolute pleasure of being Paula's close friends for nearly 3 decades now. So, yes, so we have shared so many incredible memories together, from a simple cheese and wine night in her little cottage in West Teller, fun nights out, late night chats, crazy adventures, especially on holidays. Paula? So obviously, we would be here to share some stories of these holidays we've had over the years. And just to follow on Louise's Dubai holiday there. So first up, when we went to visit Dubai, Paula was in her element because she was so excited to visit her friends. So when we got there, she popped in to visit Louis Vuitton, Christian Louboutin, and her other bestie, Chloe. She was really excited to see them all, weren't you? Yes. So whilst shopping, Paula got chatting to this lady for ages, to the point that Louise went to the bar and had a massive drink, alcoholic, obviously. Then Paula comes back to get Louise. Come on, Louise, we're going. Like, where have you been? So then she told Louise about the lady she was talking to was an actual princess of the Middle East. So then you can imagine Princess Paula and this princess of the Middle East catching up, takes hours. So then these things can only happen really to Paula. You see, Paula has a flair and personality to talk to anyone. It's a special trait, actually, because when we went to Marbella, Paula will talk to the right people who are in the right places. And before we know it, we're actually consuming cocktails, having fabulous time in these trendy, cool places where you have to be actually in a guest list to get in these places. So thanks to Paula, who needs a guest list when you've got hair? You see, that's the kind of person Paula is. She's spontaneous, adventurous, and always up for a challenge. But seriously, we've known Paula for years. And she's been through a lot to get to this day. The toughest moment that Paula went through is when her mom, Angela, was diagnosed with dementia. Paula spent every single day loving and taking care of her mom. She never left her side to ensure that Angela is as comfortable as she can be. Sadly, Angela lost her battle with this awful illness. And as you can imagine, Paula is devastated. She is still healing, and she misses her mum very much, particularly on this very special day. And I am sure, Pei, that your mum is watching you now, and she's very proud of you. However, Paula is a strong, determined person. She continues to love and takes care of the ox and us, her friends, through thick and thin, with her kind and compassionate character. And Ox, you clearly get her. You embrace her quirkiness, a lot of it, her passions, her zest for life, and you're not afraid to join her on those crazy adventures. And that's what makes you two so perfect together. We've never seen her as happy as she is with the Ox. So he's definitely tamed her wild side. Or maybe not. No. But really, Ox, you're a brave man. So, Paula and Chris, you deserve all the happiness in the world. And we are all excited to see what the future holds for you both. We wish you all the very best. You two are absolutely perfect for each other. And for sure, you will be making more memories of what you get up to together. Aww. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's all stand up. Let's raise our glasses to the bride and groom, Paula and Chris. Woo!
Best looking couple in the room.
A round of applause there for Maricel. Thank you so much indeed.